Thanks, guys. And our temperatures are a very important part of our forecast, and so is the rain and the cloud cover. But I want to start with something a little different tonight because the winds are playing a very important role in the conditions that we've been experiencing throughout Tallahassee over the last few days. As we look at the current wind speeds and directions, you kind of see a spattering of directions and also some wind speeds there. But the one thing that you don't see is winds with an easterly component. And what's that mean for us? Well, it's been good news because we do have that fire over in Columbia County off towards the east, and the winds coming out of the west, coming out of the south, the north, any direction other than the east is keeping the smoke away from us. So that's why today seemed a whole lot clearer and less hazy this morning than the previous day and the day before that as well. So the smoke has been staying away, which is great news for us today. We're still getting up there in terms of temperatures, though. Whew, look at that high today, 86 degrees. That is well above average for what's typical this year, 7 degrees above average. Getting a little close to that record, but no record-setting heat so far this week. We have to go back to last week to find those 90-degree temperatures. Our lows, however, 51 degrees, right on the money there with what is typical for this time of year. Current temperatures across the region ranging anywhere from those mid-70s right along the coast where they've got that water to keep them just a tad bit cooler, all the way up to the low 80s. 82 seems to be the magic number here in Monticello, Tallahassee, and also in Quincy. The relative humidity is staying way down there. It is so dry. So while the good news is the winds are keeping that smoke well off to our east, the winds are also bringing in some drier air near the surface. So our relative humidity is very low. Carabel, well, that's the only place where you see relative humidity above 55%, 66%. Everywhere else, those relative humidities are meaning that it's very, very dry, very, very, very dry near the surface. Now, our satellite and radar shows that it's not dry all the way aloft. We do have some light cirrus clouds that moved through this morning. You may have noticed them. Overnight tonight, we'll see a bit different conditions. We'll have clear skies overnight tonight, so the cirrus clouds will not be making an appearance overhead as you're driving to work in the morning. And our futurecast shows over the next few days, there's those clouds clearing out that I mentioned, and clear skies taking in effect not only for tonight, but also for tomorrow, all the way through 8 p.m. tomorrow. There is a cold front moving through. We've been mentioning those cooler temperatures. In fact, tonight we've kind of had an ice theme here on FSU weather. We've been talking about icebergs and snow and all kinds of stuff. Well, those cooler temperatures are coming. We'll get to that in just a second, but no rainfall will be associated. That game going on, I checked the score just a few minutes ago. We're up by 1. It's 1-0 against the Gators. So that game's still going on outside. Some very nice warm temperatures out there for that. 54 degrees overnight tonight. Another mild, again, clear and calm, so a little bit different than last night. Tomorrow's forecast, 82 degrees, but here's the kicker. There's that cold front I mentioned. There it is. You can pick it out right there Wednesday and overnight into Thursday. Look at those lows back down in the 40s. So if you like the cooler temperatures, you're going to be a very, very happy camper for the rest of this week. Back to the desk.